Hello, welcome, welcome. Party time tonight. Oh yeah. Now, can we all just take a minute to be astounded at my craftsmanship for my party hat? I have been to 4 shops today to get party hats. Not a single shop had a party hat. So, before I go in tonight, which is huge night tonight, give me a hashtag live in the comments of this, or a hashtag replay if you get me in replay. So yes, I was desperate to do fun stuff, so I've got made a party hat out of a gift bag, because there are no party hats in the world apparently. Even bought glow sticks, but it's been a long time since I've raved and bought glow sticks, and these days they don't have the little attachments to make them into bracelets. I had planned to have lots of glow stick bracelets, but I'm just going to have to wave them about now in the bright sunshine so you can't see them. So yay! Welcome. So tonight is a huge announcement. I have been working on this for some time. I couldn't even tell you how long. Somebody want to tell me? Weeks and weeks. So I'm going to take my hat off now. Dale said it made me look like a dunce hat. I felt it was more like a funky witch, so I'm going with funky witch. It's classy, isn't it? Good party hat made out of a gift bag. Reuse and recycle, that is the name of the game. So yes, we're going to be talking about the launch of the Piss Off Perimeno Podge 4-day challenge. Okay, now for some of you, you may actually have done one of my previous 5-day challenges, and it's not that. It's not that at all. The only thing similar about that will be the fact that I am in it. But I basically tried to erase my brain of everything that I had done in my previous challenges, and I wanted to create something new. So basically this is, what I'm going to go through tonight is what it is, the timings, how it works, what I need from people, and then tell you how to sign up. Because we don't have the sign up ready today. It'll be ready on Friday. But I wanted to use this time to talk about it because it's hugely exciting. So basically, if you are not quite ready to embrace the jeggings and long t-shirt life for the rest of your days, or, you know, the nice tunics that you get because you're trying to cover up, we don't actually want anybody to have to do that. If you're fed up of trying to diet repeatedly and every time you diet you gain another couple of pounds, then you will definitely benefit from this. If you're kind of fed up, you know, hormone changes happen to us all, but you want to know how to mitigate against them so that you continue to have the body and health and energy that you want, then you're going to take a lot from the challenge. Or even if you're just fed up of being good all week and then the shit hits the fan at the weekend, which I know is hugely common. So yeah, all of those things, this is what it's designed for. So it is positioned at women over 40 because technically that's where most people will experience perimenopausal changes. However, it can be for anybody at all that is impacted by hormonal changes in their body. So even somebody with an underactive or overactive thyroid, but you're 35, you know, feel free to join in. It's absolutely free of charge. So you're going to learn a lot from it, regardless of your age. But obviously, it is called Piss Off Perimenopause, so it kind of makes sense that perimenopausal women would like to take part. So basically, the whole goal here is I want every single woman to feel good about themselves. Now, if that means there's a huge industry just now about body acceptance and learning to love yourself as you are, which is fine. However, if you don't want to love yourself the way you are and you want to make changes, then this is absolutely for you. Now, I am a huge proponent of body positivity and body confidence, and that is why this is all about physical and confidence transformation. It's not just about changing the body, it's about learning to actually love ourselves regardless of what is going on. So you don't have to feel shit about your body. You don't have to feel invisible. You don't have to feel frumpy. You don't have to feel like you hide away. You can actually kind of, we have this thing, don't we, when we get to our 40s, that it's almost like turning into a butterfly. It's like we want to shed the layers and feel amazing. So that's what it's for. Now, basically, this challenge is 4 days, and it's to start introducing the Eat, Move, Win way, which is what Team EMW stands for, Eat, Move, Win. So you're going to go from confused about nutrition and hormones, you're going to go from fed up to energized, you're going to feel excited about what the possibilities are for you, rather than, you know, this hamster wheel of dieting nonsense that everybody's just like, you know. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were telling me about loads of diets that they've been on, and it got to the point now that they just did them out of habit. They're just like, just do them out of habit. And I want this to be the last time that somebody diets. I want everybody to go, do you know what? I actually want a permanent solution that is conducive to my health, to my energy levels, to my family, and to my work life, that isn't going to require me to do stupid eating rules or whatnot. So there'll be no stupid eating rules. There will be some eating rules, but not stupid eating rules. So in those 4 days, we're going to focus on education. So about what to eat, how to eat to lose fat but get energy levels high and to not feel hungry, because that is very typically one thing that throws everybody by the wayside. If you start a diet, you start going hungry by the Wednesday, by the Thursday, you're all over those kettle chips. True story. So you're going to get education. We're going to get a lot of info about nutrition and how to make realistic, beneficial changes to your nutrition. And we're going to be talking a lot about consistency, like how to make it work for you, how to make it work for your family, your work life, all the things that you've got going on, because very typically everybody's juggling multiple plates. All right, so there's a lot going on. I want you to know that we're not going to be cutting out food groups. We are not going to be asking you to only eat between 12 and 8. There is not going to be any of that. Our goal here is to make it fun as well, so there will be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll do some party poppers, who knows? Maybe. So basically, within the challenge, it's 4 days. On the day 0, so we're going to open the group on a Sunday. I'm going to do a bit of a launch party on the Sunday night, and that's just going to be a little bit of, this is what to expect, this is the times that everything's going to be happening, so that'll be the launch party, and then it'll be a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then on the Thursday night, there's going to be a huge workshop about how to make everything work for you moving forward. So within the 4 days, there's going to be daily lives from me, and that is going to be introducing a specific topic, get some motivation, get some accountability going on. You're going to get a nutrition cheat sheet, which is going to give you some guidance on your quantities of food, on what foods to eat, and give you some ideas of some meals that you can introduce throughout the challenge. This is useful for the people that they don't have a lot of time or energy to dedicate to the kitchen. So that's there for you. There'll be a dedicated private pop-up Facebook group, which will be called Piss Off Perimeno Podge Facebook group. And obviously you'll get that exclusive invite to the workshop at the end on the Thursday night. So very much looking forward to it. There is going to be prizes throughout as well. So I've not actually decided on the criteria, but there'll be prizes for most consistent, so the person that shows up for the lives every single day and does their accountability actions. There'll be prizes for the most supportive within the group, who's helping other people, etc, etc. So when is it happening? The launch party is going to be on the 11th of September, and the go live date is the 12th of September. That means it's the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th of September, and it's going to be magic. I'm actually so excited. So if you're up for it and you want to, this is not a full commitment as yet. As I say, the official sign up link isn't ready, but if you're up for it, drop me a little heart in the comments so I can get an idea of, you know, are you excited about it? Is it something that you want to take part in? Are you And also, if you've got any questions about it, get them in the group as well. So I do have some FAQs, I suppose, already, which I'll go through just now. Makes sense to do that, I suppose. So, is it free? Yes, it's free. There you go. There's your first question. When does it start? The launch party is the 11th of September on the Sunday evening, and then it's the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Can you invite your friends? Absolutely. Please invite everybody you know, and their daughter and their dog and their cat and their teachers and everybody in the world, please. Thank you. That would be good. As I say, it can be beneficial to all women, not just women who are experiencing perimenopausal changes, all women, because we all have hormones. What if you can't make the lives? That's fine. Obviously, I would love for everybody to make the lives. The lives are going to be in the working day. They're not going to be in the evening because it wouldn't give you enough time to implement what I want you to do that day. So the lives will be in the morning, but they are going to be available on replay. Now, my morning lives, I intend to have them under the 30-minute mark. So previously, when I've done challenges, my morning lives are literally have been 4 minutes, but that we're going to give a lot more value and a lot more content during that time. But yes, they will always be available on replay. It's looking likely to be 9:30, I think, Zoe. 9:30 or 10. I'll have to double check, but it will be in the morning. So obviously I would love everybody to be there live with me as much as they can, or even they can just dip in and out while they're working on reports or whatnot. What happens when the challenge is over? It's a really good question. The group will remain open, but it will be deactivated, which means you'll have access to everything that's happened, but you won't be able to post questions or whatnot. But these groups are so powerful because one of the big drivers of success is support, peer support, community support. So the group is going to be private. No one will be able to see your posts unless they are actually in the group. So if you've got friends or family in the group, they'll be able to see your posts. But if you don't know anybody else in the group, then it is completely private. And we will have the anonymous function on as well for questions if people are a little bit nervous about publicly asking anything. So that's there. It's not the right time for me. Can I do the next one? Right, so these, for those of you that have been around me for some time, I used to do challenges every 2 weeks, and I do not have the energy levels to do that anymore, especially now that the content is, there's a lot more content in this one. So I'm only going to be running them potentially 4 times a year. That's kind of my idea just now, every quarter. And I want, if it's not the right time for you, it's one of those ones, is it not really the right time, or is it just another excuse to not do something? And if you've been putting it off making changes for a while, then I would maybe look at going, well, just try, just see what you can do. If you can invest 15, 20 minutes a day and learn a lot and start making changes to get to where you want to be, then it really could be the right time. Really could be the right time. And if you don't do it, what are you going to do? Wait for another 3-4 months and do nothing? No, you don't want to do that. So that's pretty much, I think, everything I want to say. Did I mention there's prizes? There's prizes. One of the prizes is going to be my new book. Exciting. So that, I actually haven't even received my copy of the book. I've received the sign off one. Sign off, I had a name, can't remember. The one that I sign off and approve. Hit stamp, yes. I've had that one, but I've not actually had an official copy. So all you ladies that have received your 12-week tracker and journal, I am very, very jealous, and I'm just so happy that people have bought it. It's lovely. So that's all we need to know. Amanda, I can't start the Monday as well. Be traveling back from halls. Can I start it Tuesday? Yeah, you can always catch up. What I would ask for you to do is register and make sure that you're in the group prior to us opening the group on the Sunday, and then you can dip in and out as you please on the Sunday and the Monday, and then officially start on the Tuesday. It's fine. what else did I want to tell you? There was another question that popped into my head. In our previous challenges, obviously it was over a longer period of time, people did lose weight. People did lose weight. I am not positioning this as a fat loss challenge because it is only 4 days, and I am kind of moving away slightly from that as being the only win, because there is so many more things that we need to focus on, like energy levels, stress levels, happiness, esteem, confidence. So I can't say to you, look, you're going to definitely lose a few pounds. You probably will, but that's not what I'm leading with. I'm feeling a little bit more, have a little bit more integrity about that. And it's important to me that you know you're not coming in for a shred challenge and you're going to lose half a stone in 4 days. That's not likely going to happen. But I want you to know that it could potentially happen because we are going to be making changes to your nutrition and a few lifestyle habits too. What else is something you need to know? Oh, right. So what will happen is when the link is ready to sign up, you will select the link, put your name and email address in. You will be emailed your daily things. You will be made to request to join the Facebook group. You will sit in a pending status until the Sunday, the 11th, and then we'll accept you in. There will be accountability action, so I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself. I'm going to ask you to take part, because otherwise it's not that great. You know, the participation is what makes it so good. So as much participation as possible and getting to know each other and having each other's backs, that's quite important. And you'll receive daily Facebook messages that are going, right, this is the live times now, do you want a reminder, do you care, and then at the end on the Thursday evening when the workshop's going to be, that's when I'm going to announce your prizes. Ooh. Prizes so far is definitely my new book. I'm just going to put that in a few times, my new book. There's going to be some fitness equipment, some protein packs, and I can't remember what the other one was. But there we go. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. And in the background, we're also building out our new 10-week live taught group coaching program. So I'm expecting I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about that then as well. So yeah, I hope I'm actually going to cap the numbers at 200 because it's the first time. So it's essentially a beta challenge. But I'm quite confident it's Joanne, you missed me with my hat. I'm quite confident that it's good to go. So yeah, I hope as many people have joined, and please, 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 this is one of these things that I would love everyone to share far and wide and get as many people on board, well, as many people up to the 200 as possible. Just because I'm so positive about it, and I just know how much this could help change someone's life. We've had, there's been a few reviews where women have done my previous challenges and then they've never become clients and they've gone on to drop 1, 2, 3 dress sizes in 90 days. Just because they've implemented, they've listened, they've taken action and done it, which is incredible. Incredible! Alrighty, my lovelies. Now, do we have any questions? Do we have any questions? So far, we've only got Fiona and Claire putting hearts in that they want to join. Oh my God. Fiona, my book's arrived. Oh. Ah! I think mine originally said the 12th of September. So everybody's going to be like halfway through theirs before I get mine. They'll be like, yeah, I've done all this now. But I think I've expedited it. I hope I've expedited it. Right, let me just make sure I've told you everything that I can just now. So we know that about the launch party on the Sunday night. We've got our lives on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There's going to be an opportunity for Q&A as well in the evenings. There'll be like specific Q&A threads that we can all jump on and help each other. And accountability actions every day. Sorted. Right. I genuinely am so passionate about this. So I genuinely hope everybody can take part. It's just being able to make changes and learn in such a supportive environment is just a game changer. What's it like inside the book, please? I can't show you because I don't have it and I can't screen share what it looks like, but basically you have, it's broken down into weeks, so there's 12 weeks, and every week has a meal planner section, it has a habit tracker, and it has a gratitude, affirmations, intention, results, measurement A bit. So it's really simple. Basically, it's everything that I wanted our clients to do, but I couldn't actually find one single thing that to make it work. Zoe, not in the challenge. No, we are focusing just on the Eat, Move, Win, Waste, but that is something that we do in our paid for coaching groups. We have, in fact, we've got a lady coming in the next couple of weeks, Abby her name is, and she's going to be, she comes into our client area and talks about skin, etc, etc. But that's not to say you'll be able to ask any question you want. It's just something that I won't be teaching because it's me that's hosting the full challenge, and I'm good with my own skin, but I don't know if anybody else's. So it's definitely can be a topic of conversation, but it's not something that I'm going to be specifically teaching. But if you do come on board in our new 10-week group coaching course, then yeah, you would have a skincare specialist and therapist in the group too. So yeah, all fun and games. Okay. Oh, Claire's, so ladies that are interested in the tracker journal, Claire Manning has just posted a photo in the group. So basically, Joanne, it was everything that I wanted clients to do in one source, because I found that I had a gratitude journal and I had a planner and I had a da-da-da, and it was like notebooks, like actually there's 5 notebooks sitting on my desk, 5 notebooks sitting on my desk just now, and yeah, I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I was like, I'm just going to do one myself. And then I was like, I don't know how to do that. So I paid a lady for her course on how to do it and did it and published it, and I was just so delighted. So happy. It's ridiculous. Even if you don't buy it, just going to go and have a look at it on Amazon and go, I know the girl that did that. I'm so happy. Okay, right. Zoe, love a catch up with you. Would you could drop me a wee message just now and we can have a chat tomorrow or Friday. I don't even know what day of the week it is, bloody hell. Today's Wednesday, masterclass. If we can catch up later in the week. And yeah. So thank you for joining me tonight. I really, just as a final hurrah. Ta-da! Love it. Somebody better take my screenshot of that, otherwise I'm never talking to anybody again. Okay, my lovelies, have an amazing evening. We've got rugby. We now have rugby at 6 o'clock every Wednesday night, 6 till 7. So now dinner is always going to be later on a Wednesday. And I was meant to be chatting to the lovely Caroline, and now that's tomorrow. So I'm not speaking to you now, Caroline. And with that, I'm out. Thank you for your time this evening. Have a good one. Bye bye.